As technology evolves, cameras are more accessible, information is everywhere, more and more people are making films. Everyone except for you. You either hit so many roadblocks or just simply don't know where to start. It's very common and very fixable. As someone who's been fortunate enough to make 5 films in the last 3 years, I got you. Let's take a look at some common reasons and how to fix them. No story. You can't make a film without a story, right? Sometimes you just don't know what to write about.
How do you like it?
Look, we've all been there. The good old writer's block. Truth is, we all have something we can write about. Search your life. Look for anything. A stupid or scary situation you were in. A job you hate, a spontaneous road trip. And if you still can't find anything, maybe you should explore life a little bit more. Go outside, try new experiences, be inspired. You can't create because you're not inspired. No cast or crew. If you have no connections, I say the best place to start out is to explore your local film community. That might look like posting crew or casting calls on Facebook, or looking into local film schools or programs that filmmakers might gravitate towards. And if all else fails, do it yourself.
I know you're freaking out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Easy fix, puzzle code in my head. Now it's on the walls. Everything is good.
You may think that's gonna be really hard, but honestly, it's pretty fun and freeing. I remember when I directed my first short film, it was just me. I edited, I was also an actor in it, I directed, I wrote, literally everything. And that was such a experience because I could take my time and learn how to light a shot this way. I could just have fun and there's absolutely zero pressure. I can make all the mistakes in the world and still do another take. No gear. Gear is something that trips up a lot of filmmakers. Look, if you have a phone, you can make a film. That being said, I know you want your dolly shots, your crane shots, your crazy lighting. I get that. If you really want those things, you're gonna have to be creative and resourceful. You can also use your network. Collaborate with friends. You help them, they'll help you. Maybe they'll have a light or a camera you could use. Again, don't forget to check the programs around you to see if you can buy or rent equipment. And lastly, this is the most important thing, goes back to what I said originally, shoot without gear. Don't hold yourself back. The more reps you get in, the better a filmmaker you'll actually be. But don't stop creating. No money. This isn't just a problem beginners have. Even established filmmakers have trouble finding money for their film. This just means you're gonna have to be realistic with what you can actually afford. You might not be able to afford that location or that camera or maybe that talent. Maybe you cut some scenes out, shoot at your house, have less characters, whatever that might be. But the more realistic you are, the more chances you'll have of actually making your film. No skill. Honestly, this is not the worst problem to have because with time and consistency, anybody can develop skills. We're lucky to live in a time where information is everywhere. Take classes, watch movies, read books, go watch YouTube. That's what I did. And if you can get on sets, that's perfect. Nothing beats hands-on experience. No time. Look, you have to make time for what you want to do. Now, I'm not gonna tell you to go quit your job and all that stuff, no. But the truth about film is that it takes time. It takes time to edit a project, it takes time to shoot a project. So you're gonna have to find that balance between your personal life and your film life. Just remember to pace yourself because film is a marathon, not a sprint. Fear. The 2 main types of fear holding you back is fear of judgment and fear of failure. Watch this video and let me know if your perspective on fear doesn't change.
I think in a lot of cases, rejection and failure is where you learn the absolute most. And it's really the only way to grow. If you reach that barrier, you want this opportunity and you're not able to get it, it makes you go, okay, well, why would that be? You know, if I couldn't get it and I wanted it and I tried for it and I didn't get it, then it requires you to do some like soul searching. Like, are there skills that I'm missing? Is there any way to sort of like up my game? And then you figure that out. So, you know, that could be, okay, if I don't have this experience, how do I go get that experience? You know, do I need to do a short film or something that can get me in that arena? So that's, I think rejection is kind of key.
Perfectionism. Now you cannot struggle with any of the things I just mentioned. But if you struggle with perfectionism, you will never make a film. You'll be too busy writing the story to even get a draft out. You won't start because you don't have the perfect camera, the perfect location, all those things are just, nah. I understand you want it to be good, but it's never gonna be good if you never start. So just start. Okay, if you made it this far into the video, comment secret weapon so I know you're a real one. Okay, what you might need is just a little bit of inspiration. It's a motivation. Let me tell you a story. I made my very first short film, The Masked Man, because I was in a class and we were all tasked to make this short film for Halloween. I made my second short film, Last Taco, because I saw an ad for a Sundance collab and the deadline was in like 2 months. If I didn't have those two things to reach for, I may have never made those films. So here's a list of grants, competitions, festivals that are coming up, and they'll give you the fire you need. Peace.